Hello and welcome, this is Insti and I'm starting to play Infectious Madness of Doctor Dekker. And apparently we are playing as a psychiatrist trying to solve a murder whilst treating the patients. And basically we are typing questions and hopefully getting answers. And our words determine how the game ends, how we end, how the patients end, and the murderer is random every time you launch the game. So there's that. I have responses found for because I was making sound checks and whatnot, nothing tremendous there. So let's start a new game. I had a little problem to get this going on because the first time I installed the game, it didn't work. I had to reinstall it and now it works. At least I hope so. So anyways, let's jump in the game. Yes.
The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
It starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job!
Well, that escalated.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind,
Doctor.
let's not keep the patient. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
Doctor, you're
and after
late.
all those and after all those promises, never mind.
Yes, who we really are.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
Hire another secretary. Or assistant. Or whatever. Patient names have dots next to them. Red, keep talking to them. Amber, you're done. The continue button appears when all patients are amber. Green, you ask everything. Going green is optional. but probably something you want to do. What replaces the responses tab? Look for stars. Stars, important conversation. Green stars, optional conversation. Stars update automatically. Okay, hopefully I remember those. Try using your patient's words. I'm Ellen, I'm 25 years, and I'm a nurse. Typing nurse will get you a response. This is the first time I'm actually reading and saw the intro video. I skipped it. Include a yes or no when answering patients. Use context, say, yes, I like cats, not yes. Going green is intentionally hard. Hints will be required. Set hint cooldown in options. I think it's, I don't know what it is now. I think it's the basic. Mariana. Okay. Hello.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Feel okay.
Got a lot of new patients, huh? Don't worry, we don't bite. Well, most of us.
Okay. Do you bite?
I think you're reading a bit too much into things. Be careful with that.
Okay. Why should I be careful?
It's just, when you open Pandora's box, you can't unsee it.
Interesting. Can't unsee what?
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Ah. Pandora's box.
Wow. Let's get straight to it then. I'm not sure I feel comfortable speaking with you about that at the moment.
Okay, so you don't want to talk about the Pandora's box. How do you feel then?
Like you're not listening.
I'm...
I have no idea about that.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. So, I can type hint, but what does this do? Do you know anything about the murder? Why are you here? Okay, let's go with that. Why are you here?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Okay. Public.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach, like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
I can see why. You black out?
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
And he worked it out. Worked out what?
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Ooh, smart one. What do I want to ask? What happened to Dekker?
Dr. Dekker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far as I know. I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead.
Okay. Nice pendant.
I don't have an answer for that.
That's a bloody Cthulhu pendant. There's apparently Cthulhian things in here. Well, that is quite obvious there. Hello. Hmm. How do you feel about murder?
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
I listened, yes.
Dr. Dekker could really get inside you. It was, unsettling. But you let him do it. Part of the process, I guess.
Interesting, unsettling. Did I?
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
Okay, swimming.
No, I don't know about that.
Sorry, I'm trying my best here. Oh right, the beach. This is interesting game, I have to say, but
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all of the sights.
yeah, that's not how this works, you know. I can't really do it. You're my patient.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Prescribed medications. I don't really know. What are suggestions? Okay, let's go with this.
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
That sounds so weird. Interesting. Nothing. Well, okay. Let's answer that because
You can check my breathing if you want.
no, thank you.
Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me? I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
I'm not worried.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
Why do you hold your breath?
I hold my breath when I'm swimming underwater. Most people do. Sometimes, if I'm really excited, I'll hold my breath accidentally, just for a few seconds. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, people tend to do that. How often do you swim? Swim.
I'm a great swimmer. I won all these medals at school. I can hold my breath a really long time.
Yes, we know that already. Thank you.
Too long. Really.
Hold.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Any friends?
Like I said, I don't really know anyone around here.
So are you alone?
Nope. Don't know.
So you don't know if you're alone. Well, that's a new one. What are these? Your notes, question history, responses. So what kind of a notes? Okay. So I guess we can change the people who we talk to, but let's continue with Mariana. Any wounds?
I don't know about that.
Okay, that's a bad question. Okay, let's check these.
I normally black out when I'm dancing. I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
I don't like dancing.
I don't know.
You asked. Or maybe I typed it correctly. Yes, I like. No, I don't like dancing. Bloody hell.
Dancing is good for you in so many ways. Just turn the music up, close your eyes, and let yourself go. You should try it sometime.
Yeah, but if you black out, I don't know if that's good.
I film myself doing lots of things, but it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
Right.
Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
Yes, steady on there, lady. No, I can't watch.
Well, that's not very supportive, Doctor.
Well, I was going to ask anyways, maybe dancing causes your blackout, so let's go with that.
You think my dancing causes my blackouts? No, I know it's the last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that. Sometimes I remember more, but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
Not yet. I think there's one more question.
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Vodka cause blackouts.
I don't drink.
But you just told you like vodka. Well, they cheap vodka. Sell cheap vodka. I can't even talk anymore. I might as well go through these two.
I guess people see me and call the police. But someone will take offense eventually, and I'll be charged with indecent exposure.
So we are at orange. We could end the questioning the session. I mean, we're not questioning.
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
Right. Okay. So that's quite expensive. You have to buy clothes all the time.
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout. I've been a patient here for 3 months. Today is my patient birthday. Do I get a cake or something?
The cake is a lie.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Oh, bloody hell. What else we can ask? Well, yes, you can have a cake.
That is so sweet.
Oh,
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm not paying it though. You can go and buy it yourself.
I love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's going to kill me, I'll keep going. Have you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
No, I haven't been addicted.
That's a shame. You need to have a passion for something, Doctor.
Passion and addiction. There's a little difference there, lady.
I have no idea about that.
What happens? I'll try the hint system. Lose weight, stop smoking, exercise more, something must apply. Do you smoke? Smoke.
Yes, the miracle cure that fixes all problems. You sound like a real doctor now.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Okay, let's go with Bryce. For now. Hello?
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
No, I didn't. No. Dekker.
He was an antagonistic psycho. I hope you're not from the same school of thought.
Yes, no pictures, thank you. Psycho?
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually.
I can see that.
I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Why are you here?
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines.
I can feel that,
I
yeah.
wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Mm-hmm.
I have no knowledge of that.
Oh, sorry.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is.
Do you still...
I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though.
Well,
not since I got the extra hour.
Extra hour?
At midnight each day. Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Yes, I see. Midnight hour. Gravedigger.
I'm a gravedigger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
People dying?
No, sorry.
Extra hour. Oh, we asked that. I'm slowing down.
Is that something I should know about?
I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, how do you need to ask about that? Maybe we can see it here. Okay, let's go with that.
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Okay, did you... Why did you hate Dr. Dekker?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I guess I'll use the drop down then.
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
What?
I don't know. Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murdered does seem a bit harsh, doesn't it? And another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
Yes, less. Um,
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
Are you insane? Insane.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
I don't. Think you are insane. Okay, I guess we then ask about that. What do we have here? Why is it hard to find someone who can use a shovel?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
That explains then.
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Do you miss the queen? No. You play chess.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the queen.
Okay, let's try it. Do you miss the queen? Okay.
That's meaningless to me.
Friends of the question. Okay. Okay, Henley Church.
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Okay, what can I do with that? I
can't help you there.
Okay, good. I don't know what to ask, you know. We do have the notes blinking. You seem on edge.
I don't have anything for you.
Yes, obviously we should use the same. Anything we could...
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God, but not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Gambler's dilemma. I guess we already covered that.
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse.
Really? Curse then?
I sound like I'm complaining, don't I? I'll stop now.
What? Curse? Curse. Ah. So you don't want to talk about it at the moment. Maybe that. No. What are the questions we have? Yes, there are too many religions.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
Okay.
I do like to be in control, but then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
So there would be more questions I could ask, but I have no idea. Okay, let's go with the Claire. This is interesting, but it's hard to come up with the questions at some times.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
I understand.
I don't have an answer to
Okay.
that.
How do you feel?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
What is wrong with you?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does. History of violence, then.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
What did you do?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't.
He provoked?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
Sure.
Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Yeah.
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
Okay. David died.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Is or was? Okay.
Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, this is very ambitious game and interesting idea. Of course, the problem is try to come up with the questions. Because I kind of want to ask her about, so she's saying she has a husband, but she's dead and whatnot. But let's see. Did you kill David?
That sounds like a question I shouldn't answer without a lawyer present.
That is true. She is correct.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Hmm. Okay, apparently that is the same thing. Okay. Small fortune then.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness. I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
I bet you do. 100 questions asked. Okay, that's great.
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
Yes, because you said, I don't know. I don't know anymore about her husband.
Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
Ah.
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Husband here. I kind of want to know if she literally means the husband is here in the room, as she thinks. Because he's dead.
He's lucky to be alive.
Oh.
He almost died.
Okay, so that was obsessive and violent tendencies. My
husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Yeah, I know. But that you are deflecting, you didn't answer.
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore. David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
Interesting.
David's not ready for company. I hope to take you to see him one day and you'll see for yourself.
Okay, that sounds very weird.
Since our altercation, he's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time, now more of an enigmatic husk.
I kind of want to know what she did to him. I was going to ask that, but I thought that would be the violent tendencies and obsessive tendencies, but let's go with that.
I tried to hurt David once.
Yeah, we know that already.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
That's domestic violence, so of course they should be involved. I thought I already asked about this.
I stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
Yes. Stay away from me and knives.
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself. The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Okay.
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional. I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Well, you can plead.
I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
We have two control freaks.
Let's save that for another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up.
Okay, I think we're done with the Claire. There are definitely questions. Oh, okay, let's go with these, of course.
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
That's a fair assumption, I would say, yes.
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
Well, you might be... I'll go with this because I don't want to get stabbed, you know?
You have a lot of faith in your abilities. That's good. I look forward to being completely cured.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Dr. Dekker just had that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one. I don't know who killed Dr. Dekker, but I imagine that in his line of work he met a lot of unstable people. Perhaps he pushed someone too far. No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Maybe there's something now open. So, Ellen. Hello.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Well, you have pep in your step.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Oh, sorry.
Know. Sorry.
I mistyped.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company.
Nice.
Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
How nice. How nice. Why are you here then?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
I bet. I bet.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient. But that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yes, I can talk about all of that. What do you want to talk about first? Sorry, what do you mean? I mean, can you be more specific?
I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, stressful and sad. Okay. Any depression? Okay, stressful and depression. Okay. Let's see the drop down. Oh, right, dating. I was thinking about that, but I totally forgot.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Yes, not in a good way, because you had to convince me it was a good way.
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone. Yes, I can talk about all of that.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about first?
I was thinking more of, yeah.
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep? I don't know anything about
funny.
that. I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem. Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Fortunately.
No, sorry, I don't know.
We kind of well, guess I would like to sleep through it.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Sometimes it might be necessary.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
Okay, that sounds weird.
No, I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them, to be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with,
I
other nurses.
Yeah, I cannot
They're
see.
mean to me. I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
Mean to you?
They call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
Angel of death.
They're old. People die when they're old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure or organ failure or pneumonia. They're all natural causes, though.
Yes, I'm starting to feel a little worried here. Police, can I have you here?
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Are you a serial killer?
She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me, though.
Hilda's dead. Hilda's so dead.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Yeah, yes, I can see.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Problems. Okay. Worse? Oh,
I'd really like to be able to answer you.
okay, thank you.
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
What do you mean offbeat?
I feel really bad I can't answer your questions. I like animals. Let's talk about that.
Animals?
I love animals, especially cats. I think everyone is either a cat person or a dog person. What are you, Doctor? Dr. Dekker was a dog person. Maybe it's a therapist thing.
Maybe. Interesting.
I'd been seeing him for about 9 months, I think.
That's quite a while. But understandable, yes.
I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
How did he die?
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
So, okay, let's continue with Nathan. Let's see how that goes.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Hell?
I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm hoping you can make sense of my problem.
Burn in flames?
I don't have an answer to that question.
Okay.
As always.
Devil?
I can't answer that. I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again.
Yeah.
My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
Day resets.
I'm 57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
What is your problem then?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
No. You're not in purgatory.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
You're a second one who's stopping in here and there.
I don't have anything to say about that. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know anything about that.
Depressed?
I do suffer from depression, but it's not very surprising.
No, not really.
I used to get fatigue too, just overwhelming tiredness.
I know the feeling.
I don't really get that anymore. I've just learned to accept that this is my life now.
Okay, let's see the drop down then.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Well, no, he's dead now.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think, there's nothing he would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself. He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
You're an interesting character, aren't you? But I'm gonna continue using the drop down.
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Groundhog Day.
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
Well, you are moving forward because... Did you just put an egg in your pocket?
No. Sorry.
Right.
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
Well, I'll try my best.
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change, like a murder.
Interesting. So did you kill Dr. Dekker to make a change?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden, brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday, Monday, Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward. To move forward, I really have to see something that feels like it can't be rewound. Like a death or some other tragedy. It's not enough to hear it or read it. I've got to see it. I suppose from that point of view, it looks like I'm in control of things.
In that point of view, seems you... Oh, it's a stress ball. Okay. In that point of view, it actually shows you would be a prime suspect.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago. I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Well, you might have been shrunk with that, but I don't think you haven't got over it.
My fiancée, my childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.
Well, that was a cute story.
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Well, I guess it is. I guess our time is up because I can't. Let's go with these.
Most of my days a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off. I'm on temazepam. Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't. We played World of Warcraft a lot together. I guess it's not the cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
Well, you are grinding life. That's the truth.
No, I can't move backwards any more than a day. I don't really seem to control it. It's generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward.
That is interesting. Your notes, question history, responses, patience. So I guess I'll press continue. Yes, because I can't think of anything and I'm not trying to go for the green.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Ketchup. Ben?
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either.
Well, that's a oddly specific time. I just make a little note here.
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Yes.
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Yes, you are.
It's good that you're asking lots of questions. I'm just
Okay.
not sure.
So let's yes, you're a suspect.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose everyone's a suspect at the moment, even you. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you didn't agree, but I thought I'd let you know. That's very kind of you.
Wait, what? What? Okay, let's see the drop downs. My brain is so Ben, yes.
Yes, Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Cause of death?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Okay, thank you. So no poison.
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or remembering a massacre. Whichever's more you.
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day Massacre, where I think Al Capone's outfit killed a few of the competing outfits. Or do you mean the Ben? Either one goes, you know?
I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only 2 of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Was it a threat or are you trying to warn me?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell.
I bet he would, yes.
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair.
Is it really? Is it really?
All I know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose.
So he was at the chair or very close by when the thing happened.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
I suspect you might be right.
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Well, yeah, she's got a point there, yeah.
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Of course you're not naming any names. But maybe names?
Susan, Annabelle, Melissa, there are some names, but they're not names of anyone I know.
Interesting. And Melissa. Okay, I think that's it. So I press continue. Are you sure? Yes.
I'm having a loop day.
Okay. I think I'll end the episode here and we'll continue with Nathan on next episode. Definitely an interesting game. But I'll probably have to use the drop-down menu at some points, and of course, I'll try to type as much as I can. Probably will die horribly. Probably somebody else dies horribly or something. But it will be interesting to see. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.